turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we hold the pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, not the way, stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer fools, had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another world tour, touching every shore.
Welcome to week 1 of the regular season. Thank you guys so much for joining today. And I'm hoping to guys see you throughout the season. I'm a little late behind on schedule. Had a crazy week of work and stuff like that, and getting everything onto task force. So I'm pumped. And hopefully get this first W like in real life, but
today,
let's get it at the Meadowlands.
New Jersey. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA.
In the Meadowlands with Zach Wilson and Lamar Jackson. Let's get it.
We'll see Zach Wilson and the New York Jets taking on Lamar Jackson.
Oh, we get ball first? Let's get it. Zerline kicks it off.
And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
He downs him and we'll take it at the 25.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
For
Baltimore's
Duvernay's
offense making its way out for the first time, and leading them, their quarterback, a guy who is just so electric under center in his 5th season now, Lamar Jackson.
Another excellent season from Lamar Jackson that was cut short by ankle injury and actually showed just how much he is valued as the leader of the Baltimore Ravens as they went 0-4 down the stretch and missed the playoffs without him. Prior to that, they were 8-5 in a tough AFC
for the first down.
North, and he was on his way to his 3rd 1,000-yard season as a runner and career-high marks as a passer.
14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right.
And he dropped it.
Incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
2nd and 10 across the 39.
Down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
J.K. Dobbs with a nice run. Picks up 4.
Extra yards to the 43. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson.
To Mark Andrews for the first down.
Andrews. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there.
J.K. Dobbs picks up a few, picks up 5.
Spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
I think he picks up about 2.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbs is stopped.
Not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
And the field goal unit will come on.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size,
oh, they're making me go for it.
makes
Okay.
up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
2 yards.
They're going for it with Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbs is up the middle. And he picks up the first down. And there's a flag on the play. What?
You get the 4th down conversion, and then you look up and you see a flag.
I'm just holding my head in my hands right now because
how did I get a first down? Oh, I got a first down plus the penalty.
It all went into getting it on 4th down, and that gets wiped out.
And he's picked off.
And it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Jetsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know.
I got to look at this again. Let's look at this instant replay real quick. Okay, Lamar Jackson has. We're going to look at it from this angle here. So we're going to go real slow and see where he's looking. Okay? I'm looking at the survey in the field. I'm going to look at his view up this way. Let me turn it around just a little bit and slant it a little bit. So this guy up to this corner here, if I can move him to over here, I think it's Manuel Sanders. I signed him because I needed another receiver. So he's right here. He's doing a little, slant route. So we're just going to follow him real slowly. Okay? So he's running right across the 20, and he's got a guy trailing him. He's got this guy beat right in front of him. Number 4, I think it is. Let's look from this angle. Number 4. So he's gotten him beat. So we're going to go here, and as he's throwing it, okay, let me try to see if I can square. Okay. We're going to zoom in a little bit more. So Lamar Jackson is looking straight at Emmanuel Sanders. Look at the angle where this ball is. Okay? Of the instant replay. Like, how's this guy, if he's, I'm going to go a little bit slower. And how's, if he's throwing directly to Emmanuel Sanders. So how's Emmanuel Sanders all of a sudden behind him? Like, really look at it, slow motion. I'm going to go real slow. How's this guy? The ball was supposed to be where his arm is. And why is Emmanuel Sanders not fully completing his route? That ball is supposed to be right into his hands. Maybe a little slat off just a little bit, but... And Joyner just takes it away just like that. Easy pick. Those are my assuming how I like. I'm gonna have to get rid of him. If you can't run a route,
and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Zach Wilson sacked down by Owe.
Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
What a move. Zach Wilson's trying to get he did not get that ball out in time. He was already there. Zach Wilson, look at that.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
And he's got him again. Justice Houston.
Justin Houston. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Now, I know we're only
he just pushes that. Look how big that guy is. Justin Houston just says bulldozer him. He just makes a one of them tackle right there. Leaving nothing for Zach Wilson to go with the ball. 3rd and 22.
Following the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And he's going to be stopped by Patrick Queen, and the Jets will punt.
It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
Picks up all 11.
Distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And
the punter
going to be a
as
punt.
he boots this one away.
Duvernay is at the 35. And he gets him across maybe the 45. 35 on the other end, sorry.
Punt. The return goes for 8. And the Ravens,
Duvernay. And Lamar Jackson's coming out.
To take over here for their second possession of the game. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive.
He would never threw that interception if he was just running around like he was supposed to.
Their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their
J.K. Dobbs goes right in there and it picks up a May 5.
Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins.
Dobbins picks up maybe about 3.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that.
3rd and 2
This guy's nimble
at the
and
43.
quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They'll try and run for the
Gus
first.
Edwards gets the first down.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
And now
Lamar Jackson's going to roll out. Lamar looking over the top. Bateman's wide open at the end. Cross the 20 for the first.
25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's
Nice.
a gain of 35. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
There we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Dobbins
This
picks
will
up
be
maybe
a
5.
5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20
He's
to
always
the
hurt.
15. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Now Dobbins again on 2nd
Dobbins
down.
picks up more, picks up, and he's get down to the
And
6.
here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
J.K. Dobbs is going to get up there, and he gets across the 5 for a 2-yard pickup.
The 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On 2nd down, a run with
J.K. Dobbs.
And he's going to be brought down.
And he's
on what
down
will
at
be
the 1.
final play
At the end of the first.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
J.K. Dobbs is in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action.
J.K. Dobbs with an easy score. Right through there. Look at that hole. That hole was wide open. It's like Troy Aikman said, never seen a hole that big.
Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Tucker with the field goal money.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Tucker now to kick it away.
Tucker with the kick.
Touchdown.
And it's going to lead down to the 10, so there ain't a very good one.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Got to cross the 33. Suck.
The New York offense
Mr.
taking over for
Wilson.
their next possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with
It's not going anywhere. Stopped by Patrick Queen.
And he stopped immediately there.
With no gain.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Go for another running. Stop by Hamilton. Rookie from Notre Dame.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd
Here's
down,
Speed coming in. And he dropped it, and it's 4th down.
Hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football
That's going to
again.
get punt to Duvernay's. He's down at the 25. And that's going to come all the way back with Garrett pushing the back. Holding receiving team.
So holding
5-yard penalty.
And that'll back them up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a
20.
pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 24, Jackson.
Rolling out. Jackson, wide open spaces.
And
1st down.
Bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
Steps away to his left.
I try to juke around like one of those people do online. He gets sacked.
John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Wow. I knew they were going to double cover him.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll give it to Hall to start the drive.
Still on his feet. Picks up 9.
Across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Poor tackling.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Hall again on 2nd down.
He ain't going anywhere. Still 3rd and 1.
Yard here to the 38.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll run with Hall.
Hall picks up the 1st down.
Up to the 46, good enough for the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Lamar threw 2 interceptions already.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing much
Across the 50,
materializing there on the
48-yard line.
run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And he's sacked.
Second
sack of the game.
Once again, that's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback.
Oh, he dropped it. 4th down.
The entire game, he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now the Jets send on
going for their
man to punt.
I think 3rd or 4th punt. And back to Duvernay across the 15. And he's down by the 22, 23-yard line.
7 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Only got 3 yards.
3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
What a catch!
This is Emmanuel Sanders. And past the 40.
Finally did something. Wow!
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Being chased out left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there, because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless.
Dobbs picks up the 1st down.
And he gets a small gain on the play.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Throwing now, Jackson
Lamar
on 1st
looking.
down. They'll roll him out right.
Gets the 1st down across the 31.
The 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. Nowhere to go here.
Wow! Are you kidding me?
Scooped up by the Jets. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's
3 turnovers.
Inside the 15-yard line. And how about the big boys showing off the wheels?
Let's face it, anybody who watches a game, even if it goes against your team, when there's a big man with the football, everyone locks in.
All eyes.
Everyone locks.
Touchdown.
Wow.
Garrett Wilson. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
I need to get a little closer. I ain't being
Touchback is at Sales over the end line.
Goes run down the field. No one's open.
For this next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the 1st half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone.
How do you throw the ball away?
Those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Come on! Like, are you kidding me?
John Franklin Myers. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find.
See you guys after the half, I guess. I don't know.
Halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We begin 2022 up in the Tar Heel state. Cleveland paying the opening day visit to Carolina, and those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we'll head to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Najee Harris with a couple of touchdowns there. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden.
I'll be right back to get me a drink.
Okay. Coach, thanks as always. This one
I got to play better in the second half.
We welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway.
Second half of the Meadowlands.
Taking at the 15, a short kick.
He gets popped across the 35. A touchdown by the Bengals. By the Bengals.
Coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season, and how about this for a matchup?
The Bengals are down by 7 in that matchup.
8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in week 1 this year, and it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Give to Hall running right.
And Justice Houston stops him for a yard.
Bring up a 2nd and 9. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I
and
know
stopped across the 31.
To themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From the 31, Wilson
drops it down the field, and it's 3rd down.
That one falls to the ground. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Throwing is Wilson. Looking left side,
and he's short, and then be 4th down.
Wilson.
And the field goal unit will come on.
On the catch there.
Stopped by Marcus Peters.
And that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game,
What a back throw he did.
and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Zerline's kick is up.
And it's good, and the Jets lead by 3.
10-7. touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
First down.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Dobbins again on second down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw is Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. I guess no need to force
They usually always have somebody.
Instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Just has nobody open.
For him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of
for a yard.
Play action. It's Jackson. And
that's a flag.
Complete, but now a penalty flag coming in late.
Pass interference. Defense. Spotted the foul. Automatically first down. Sauce.
So
you want spaghetti sauce with that?
Call, and that does not look to be going over too
first
well
and goal.
Side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
He didn't run his route either.
Near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively,
at the 8.
Keep him out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force him into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And
he's at the 5 for 3 yards.
5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Come on!
Third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. He's at the 50.
There's no way. Get out of here.
20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be.
That's crap.
Doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind.
Doesn't even turn around.
You have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
They go play action with Jackson. Slings it to Anders, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson.
Wow, this is wow.
Fourth time today. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
Wow. Not to complain a lot, but this game, you can't get it to anybody. Everybody's covered every play.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
It's like you can't get it to anybody unless you do like the short passes. You ain't gonna score like that.
Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. The 40, 20. And they will, of
course. How did he catch him? But C.J. Moses and that one guy, oh my gosh.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Dobbins trying the left side. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. One more time with Dobbins. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Edwards. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards.
About time.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Tucker able to connect on
I'm
the
going to have to watch the drawing board because I don't know.
Field goal at 17-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was polished off by the Gus Edwards touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I don't know how to strip in this game. I got to do
a short kick. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd down.
Should have removed my guy.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Going anywhere.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the draw, it's Hall. And he's able to get this
3rd down
down
with 6 minutes left.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Wilson. Open man is Uzama.
Can't stop him.
He's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
On 1st down, Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Wilson. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down. Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's over. Lost to a sorry Jet team.
They'll let the fullback try
And you have a whole blitz. And he still gets in wide open.
Touchdown, Jets. Nick Bawden taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Not going to make no difference. He already threw 4 interceptions already. They're like Joe Burrow.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And this will leave them a yard short.
I don't know how I got out of that.
Pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
They don't have a big playbook.
Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Everybody's covered. I have nowhere to go with the ball.
His ability to fit that one in, I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left.
Wow, underthrew him.
Another interception. Picked off by
It's
DJ
over.
Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I had him one-on-one, and I still can't get...
For their next possession. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
Lost to a sorry team.
To run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. All again on 2nd down. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations
2-minute warning,
where
down
there'd be extra
by
defenders in the box
10.
coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he's got room, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Man, 22 Super Bowl champ here. Doesn't seem like it.
The Ravens ready to take over. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards.
How come he runs so slow? How come the guys run differently than last year's game?
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick
Like, my guys run like a turkey.
They'll run the toss here. Edwards.
Like, there's no room for me to go.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
I never call timeout.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
And he drops that too.
Able to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And he still drops it.
Incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
No, he had it.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the offense will get
got blown out.
back and be touchdown.
I never see anybody drop that many balls. Like,
well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. Yeah. But everyone's going to
thank you guys so much for watching. Week 2, I'm probably going to play it Friday, sometime in the afternoon, in the morning, or in the evening. Thank you guys so much. Got blown out. I got to figure a way to, you know, how to strip the balls, like, because everything's changing in Madden, and how to catch balls, because every time I throw a ball to somebody, either they don't jump for them, or it just gets picked, or underthrows them, or they just don't catch it. They just push the ball in the air and he drops it.
To take on the Miami Dolphins.
So I got to figure a way, because this is ridiculous. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys in the next week. 2 against the Dolphins. See you guys.